Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Presence Posse Presents. I'm Miriam Siegel, and today the topic is presence and communication. Today there's a problem with Facebook, so I'm doing the live anyway, and hoping that Facebook will come back online sometime during the broadcast. Joining me, hopefully, when that happens, is Jan Hart. For the moment, it's just me. So I will tell you a little bit about presence and communication, at least from my point of view. Presence, as we've spoken about many times, is practicing presence, I guess I would say, is the ability to be aware to what is happening in each moment, noticing without judging, assuming, interpreting, just noticing and being with. So being aware is also being with. If I have strong emotions, I can be with those emotions and not try to stop them, not try to change them, not judge them or interpret them, but just be with them. Allow them to be there. Emotions are energy. And as I stay with them, the energy will move. If I try to stop them, I stop the energy, and I can actually make the feeling stronger. Or delay. They will come out sooner or later in another form or in the same form later, and that could be unfortunate. So, communication. What does presence have to do with communication? Well, communication involves communicating with myself as well as communicating with others. And at some points in time and with certain people, communication is easy and seems to flow and there are no challenges. And at other points in time and with other people, communication can be experienced at any rate as quite challenging and doesn't flow as easily. So presence involves, for example, noticing what I feel and what I think, what my sensations are and what my thoughts are in those moments where communication flows and in those moments where communication doesn't. And sometimes putting words to those experiences. Not everyone is used to hearing people putting words to those experiences. Some people are trained in it. It is a mindful practice. And not everyone is trained in mindfulness, but that is the magic word. It is training. So everyone can learn and everyone can train. Some people have more obstacles than others to learning and training, but that doesn't mean that they can't learn and train. So I'm going to start with a simple question. And that is, have you ever had a conversation with someone where his or her response is, "Oh, nothing"? If you ask, for example, "What's wrong?" You notice something doesn't feel quite right. And so you ask, "What is wrong," for example, or "What's going on?" And the person responds, "Oh, nothing." And something in you doesn't feel quite right hearing that response. You notice perhaps that the person's demeanor, actions, tone of voice, facial expression don't add up to, the response doesn't reflect the tone of voice and the facial expression and the movements and the demeanor. So you don't believe the person. And maybe you ask again, maybe sometime later. What's wrong? What's up? And the person responds, oh, nothing. And something in you says, there's something. What do you do? What do you do as the person who's asking? We'll start with that. Just noticing that Facebook is telling me that there is an error and that Facebook is going to delete this stream. So I may have to start again. I think what I'll do is I'll stop this broadcast and then I'll start again in a few minutes. And while you're waiting, you can consider the answer to my question. What does the person who's asking do? See you soon.